Are you guys ready for a state of trance? Put your hands in the air, come on!
Celebrating the best new music from around the world.
Your destination.
This is a State of Trance.
Welcome to a special episode. Coming up, 7 Lions and Jason Ross, Morphlander, Ocean Lab, Pretty Pink, and within 5 minutes, Ferry Corsten. And in hour number 2, we're going to do things a little different than normal. We'll reveal the next wave of artists of a State of Trance in Rotterdam in February next year. And we'll be joined by 3 guest mixes, 3 DJs that will play in Rotterdam next year. So stay tuned for that. But we want to kick things off with Zach Martino, Kill My Heart, the Evoxel and Anthrax remix.
Wanna look again, I want you on my skin, yeah, I want you on my skin. You keep pulling me close, so you can let me go. Oh, and you do it every time. Tell me that you're mine, let it go and lie. Your love is such a crime, crossing every line. All these tears I cry.
Hey, this is Zach Martino, and you're listening to my brand new song on the State of Trance.
You understand, you can't be messing with my head and heart in your hands. You gotta stay, always changing the plan. Oh, ever since we began, and you do it every time. Tell me that you're mine, let it go and lie. Your love is such a crime, crossing every line. All these tears I cry. Million ways to kill my heart, don't let it fall apart. It's the only one I got. Say you need me, beating till it's after dark. Can't take another shot, don't make your favorite part. Million ways to kill my heart.
Hey guys, this is Ferry Corsten, and this is my new track on A State of Trance.
There's no sound coming in as the time won't change. I'm feeling like the only one. I don't know what we're running from. Can we wait in the moment? I'm praying for closure. I'll wait now.
All along the
like a horse, no, yeah, no, yeah. Jump into the water. We breathe when we wanna. You make me so radio. Got me feeling like a million. From a distant world, brand new sun. Living good with your light. You make me so radio. You got me feeling like a million. From a distant world. Living good with your light.
Our favorite deeper track of the week. This is the Progressive Pick.
Faded clouds of dust, but with the both of us, yeah, with the both of us. Save me from my own ways and trying to escape, and trying to escape. So won't you let it go? Take a breath, we'll dive into the deep unknown. Leave a little space and time for love to grow. Let me know. Take a breath, we'll dive into the deep unknown. So won't you let it go? Take a breath, we'll dive into the deep unknown. Leave a little space and time for love to grow. Let me know. Take a breath, we'll dive into the deep unknown. So won't you let it go? So won't you let it go?
Really enjoying this brand new alias started by Alex Morph, the German producer. Morphlander to infinity and beyond. And a little scoop, Alex will bring these sounds for a special set at the State of Trance in Rotterdam next year. Oops, did I just reveal one of the names? Maybe, yeah. Before that, the next big single taken from the Anthology album to celebrate 20 years of Ocean Lab, Satellites, the Above and Beyond 2023 Progressive Pick. You're tuned into a special episode of A State of Trance. It's special because in a bit we'll reveal way more names of the State of Trance lineup in Rotterdam next year. And in hour number 2 we have 3 special artists that will perform in Rotterdam next year. If you're watching the video stream, perhaps you can see them walking around already. Because they are here in the studio.
Some of them are hiding a little bit, so yeah.
Yeah, I put them in the shadows. So.
Exactly. You might have noticed we're also running a massive DJ contest in collaboration with Armada University. We're looking for 2 up-and-coming artists that could be you if you're listening to this radio show to join the lineup in Rotterdam. To be more precise, we're looking for 1 progressive or melodic artist and 1 DJ that fits the harder styles of things. So if you are that DJ, check armadamusic.com/university how to compete, and we might see you on stage in Rotterdam. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's super cool.
So make sure you note that date in your diary. Don't book yourself anywhere else. February 23, 24 next year in Ahoy, Rotterdam. And I've got some hot tracks standing by, guys. I don't know how I'm going to put all this great music into the rest of this hour because so many great tracks standing by. But I want to kick things off with an update that Reorder did of a classic from the DT8 project with Andrea Britton. This is Winter.
Lonely in space, a touch can make
Hey, this is Artem Sudovini, and this is my new track here at A State of Trance.
New release on Who's Afraid of 138, Artento Divini and Chiaro and Pitch, Bad Boys. Right before that, a classic, an update of Atlantis Fiji, taken from their 25 years album on Borderline Recordings. You're listening to A State of Trance, episode 1149, with a studio full of people! Sending a big shout out to everybody in the chat right now in Discord, YouTube, Twitch, VK, Facebook. Let's have a quick look at the emails that came in, Ruben.
Kristen Neumann sends a shout out to her husband Nick on his birthday. They love the show that you did at Radius in Chicago a few weeks ago.
Thank you very much. And Frederick Westman from Gothenburg, Sweden, wishes his best friend and cousin Max Ros Vidal a happy birthday.
And Alice Watkins from Aberdeen, Scotland, wishes his girlfriend Shabnam a Fark Hyundai a happy birthday.
And sending a shout out to Nick Forbes from Andover, England. He says he always loves the music and that he takes the radio show to work every day to listen to A State of Trance.
And congratulations to Travis and Amanda from Seattle, Washington, USA on their 15th anniversary.
And happy anniversary to Cassie Ellis from Perth, Australia, and her husband Sean. That's it.
And mine's a short one this week. Max from Los Angeles sends us a shout out to his new bride, Rachel. Their second date ever was at one of your shows, Armin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Always love to hear from you. Your requests, birthdays, or anything you want to share. Armin at thestateoftrance.com is the address that goes directly to this studio. Stay tuned. In just a bit, we'll start announcing the artists that will perform in Rotterdam on February 23 and 24 next year. And we have 3 guests this week. Yes, 3 guest mixers. But first, Will Sparks, Indestructible, in an incredible remix by Giuseppe Ottaviani. Turn it up.
Stoppenberg, and this is my new track on the State of Trance.
Every week we have a voting on the State of Trance. Discord.gg/Armin van Buren. This is the favorite track of last week's episode, my new track with Justice, Make It Count. Before that, another classical piece by Dutch Job Doppenberg, After All These Years. This is a State of Trance. It's time for the final track of hour number 1. Stay tuned for hour number 2. We have a very special hour number 2 in which we'll reveal more names that will play at the State of Trance in Ahoy, Rotterdam next year. But first,
this music can take you to another world. We want to hear why a track means so much to you. Here is this week's Service for Dreamers.
Well, since this radio show is live, we kind of invite people to the studio here to tell their Service for Dreamers. But the invite this week that was out is not showing up today.
Yeah,
he's not here. So Paul Waller, where are you? We've invited you to Amsterdam. So Nina, maybe you can read his email.
Yes, he says, I have been listening to trance for nearly 30 years, and it's fair to say I probably have a couple of hundred favorite tracks. It's nearly impossible to narrow it down to one. However, a couple of years ago, a track by Yotto caught my attention, another riff for the good times. Something about it had me instantly hooked. I use it as a pick-me-up when I'm down, or to recharge when I've had a rough day. I find it soothing and all my troubles melt away. Even the title makes me smile. And then he says, I hope you will consider my request. Well, I did, Paul. Where are you?
Here it is for you, Paul. Another riff for the good times by Yotto. This week's Service for Dreamers. showing that the Service for Dreamers doesn't have to be an ancient record. It's a track from 2020. Yotto, another riff from the Good Times, requested by Paul Waller. Unfortunately, he's not in the studio today, even though he promised he would be here. If you do want to join us in the studio with your most meaningful trance track and a story that comes along with it, send an email, armin@stateoftrance.com. Don't go anywhere. Our special hour is here. We're going to reveal the names for A State of Trance in Ahoy, Rotterdam.
Stay tuned for more A State of Trance with Armin van Buuren.
The moment a lot of you have been waiting for. Welcome to hour number 2. And this hour is all about the next wave of artists that we'll announce for A State of Trance, the festival in Rotterdam next year, February 23 and 24th. And as said before, we're not in Utrecht. I think there's some misunderstandings. A lot of people say it's not happening. Well, it is happening.
It is happening in Rotterdam.
But in Rotterdam. And why are we moving? Not because we want to, because we love the Jaarbeurs and we love Utrecht. But because the main hall isn't there anymore. They're building apartments, so we had to look for a new home. And we found that home in Rotterdam in Ahoy. And I think it's definitely a step up. So we're going to reveal the lineup in this hour. And if you're watching the video stream, you can actually see one of the guests already standing by. I'm really, really excited he's here. But before I reveal his name, are you ready for part 1 of the lineup of Friday, February 23rd? Here we go.
Woo.
Anime, Armin van Buuren, Avira, Ben Gold, Ben Nicky, Ben Wall, Brian Carney, Colin, Cubicore, Eva Friday, Factor B, Inelia, John Askew, Laura Van Dam. And one of the guests is here and he's doing a guest mix right here, right now. Make some noise for Ben Gold!
wouldn't do it again. No, all of the pain we had is now making sense to me. I'm seeing it all, weaving a masterpiece, and you'll never know. You were the thread I needed. I still wonder if you hear me cry and reach across the sky. Do you follow me like satellites and pray that we collide? Oh, I do. I
Amsterdam, make some noise for Ben Gold! Ben, how you doing, my man?
I am doing good. Yeah, really good.
Really good to see you in Rotterdam after a few years playing in Utrecht as well. Are you excited for the new venue? Have you ever been to Ahoy?
I have. I actually went to an Armin Only in 2006.
Oh, wow.
So, but I haven't seen the new rooms, which we were talking last weekend. I think in LA you said they've built new rooms for it at Ahoy. So I haven't seen it. I'm super excited, man. I'm great to be back at a State of Trance again. You know, I love playing the festival. It's always a highlight of the year.
Is how much time goes into preparing a set? Do you do special tracks like that, make mashups, or you just go with the flow? How do you work?
Yeah, so like over the summer, I've been like working on ideas, and then since sort of September, I've been putting all those ideas into demos. And the plan is, by the time we get to February, everything will be ready, and I'll be able to bring probably 75-80% brand new music, and that will be all my releases for next year.
Nice.
So I'll premiere it in February at ASOT.
Awesome. Well, we really can't wait to see you. One of the names announced for the special event in Rotterdam on February 23rd. That's the Friday. Mr. Ben Gold, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me, and I cannot wait to see you guys.
All right. Are you guys ready for the second part of the lineup for Friday? Yeah. So we stopped at the letter L, right? Was it?
Yes, so we continue the Friday with the M.
Here we go. Maddox, May Salome, Miss Monique, Morton, Morflander, Neil Six, Nina de Koning, New Year, Omiki, Rose Ringgit, Space Motion, Super Strings, Will Atkinson. And there you have it. And remember, there are more announcements to come today. This is the lineup for Friday, and I'm really, really excited about it. A record amount of artists will make their first appearance on the State of Trance event in Rotterdam, including a guest mixer that is standing by right now. You know, we've always been about supporting the established names in this radio show, but we also support new music and new names. He releases music on labels like Dynamic and Joris Voorn's Spectrum label, and he recently remixed Estiva. He has a very special connection with the State of Trance. We'll ask him all about that in just a bit. First, the music. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Rose Ringgit! Hey Ruben, can you steal his USB stick?
I already did. He doesn't know it, but it's in my pocket.
You're listening to a special episode of A State of Trance. We're revealing the names that will join us on the State of Trance Festival next year in Rotterdam. I just announced the lineup for Friday the 23rd of February. Names like Aname, Avira, Ben Nicky presents Emotional Havoc, May Salome, New Year, Omiki, Superstrings, Will Atkinson. And last but not least, make some noise for Rose Rings! Welcome. Thank you so much for this incredible short set. It's so great to have you here, man. I already told it in the introduction. You have a special connection with this radio show, is that true?
Yeah, with trance, especially with you. When I was a younger kid, like most people, they used to listen to hip-hop and stuff, and I was listening to film music and trance. Trance brings it all together. And lately I had a big epiphany because I was scrolling through your old albums. And I found Mirage, the album, and I was listening through it, and it's been so long since I listened to it, I forgot about it. And I went through it, and I was like, so much of my inspiration comes from this album.
Oh, really?
Because
wow,
there's all these big choirs and opera sounds, and it's really, nowadays in a little bit in underground, they would say maybe it's too much, but I like it when it's like, if that's what trance is, it gives you so much power and a feeling of, I was like 11 running, like jogging around town and then listening to trance. That was what I was doing.
The longer I'm in the industry, the more I get this, people like yourself saying that, and it really humbles me, thank you for hearing that. It's great it's probably the biggest thing I can achieve, the biggest compliment you can get, that you've inspired. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this will be your first State of Trance event, playing after pretty much every progressive festival in the world. What are you expecting? As a lot of fans of you coming, you think, to Rotterdam?
I think so. I'm like in the exponential part of my career still, so I'm seeing more and more people come, and I really like that I close the stage on a progressive way, and my sound is a bit like in between everything. It's in between trance and it's techno and house, but what I really like is a lot of energy. So the last 2 hours for me as a DJ are the best because I can go up in BPM as much as I want, which I will do. But because it's a progressive stage, you will also hear a lot of melody and harmonies because everything in my music is chord progressions. That's what I live for. So,
amazing.
And that's what progressive to me is all about beautiful chord progression.
Well, then I'm sure we're going to hear more from you in this radio show. Are you gonna approach things differently than, let's say, a normal set?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but especially so, for instance, this set I did the same. Also, the last track you heard, I don't know, some trance people will recognize. I took a sample from an old trance track from Mackenzie and Jesse, and the original the melody in there is really dissonant. And I really like the melody, and then the vocal comes in, and the vocal is just so off. And when I took a deep dive in the track, I saw why it was, because he took a really weird melody, and I've never took so long to find chords to fit with the melody. So this was a remix I really had to do to fix the track, because the melody is really nice. It's spooky, it's happy, it's dark, it's everything. And I have a lot of these kinds of tracks which are a little bit more towards the trance spectrum. But in my normal DJ sets, sometimes they're too high in BPM or too much breakdown, too much energy. So I can do more of my own stuff, actually.
Well, just a little tip from myself. I want to say to you personally, don't try to fit yourself in too much in a genre. I mean, I know this radio show is called A State of Trance, and it's fine. I don't mind myself calling trance, but do what you do. If it's real, if it comes from the heart, it doesn't matter if it's called minimal techno or whatever. We love what you do, and we really can't wait to see you on February 23rd in Rotterdam and Ahoy. Make some noise one more time for Rose Rings. Awesome.
Thanks for having me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the lineup for Saturday, February 24th? Here we go. 8Ks, Alan Watts, Amy Wiles, Argy, Armin van Buren, Avio, Ben Hemsley, Billy Gillies, C-Systems, Cold Blue, Coes, Cosmic Gates, David Forbes, Farius. And that's only the beginning, only the first half of these names. And I'm super happy to tell you that some of the names that will be there on the Saturday are here right now. And they're going to play a set for us right here, right now. You've seen them on the radio show before, and we are big fans. Make some noise for Hell Sloat!
I'd pick all the stars one by one if you'd ask me to. And your eyes think it's life like the moon and dew. If you only knew, if you only knew, I would wait till the end of time for you. I would color the sky in your favorite blue. If you only knew, if you only knew, if you only knew.
State of Trance, one of the acts I'm looking forward to see most, Saturday the 24th of February in Ahoy, Rotterdam. You just heard them live in the studio. Make some noise for Hellslow! Wow, guys, what an incredible year it has been for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It has been.
Yeah.
And if you want to see us, you got to be early.
Yeah, you have to be front row. Absolutely.
We're gonna keep you at your word.
Is Rotterdam a special city for both of you?
Yeah, I'm born there. So
born there.
Same.
Home sweet home.
It's for us. It's a home game almost. You know, we saw in Ahoy. We saw you in Ahoy when you played by the curtains. The first. I think it was the first time only. And also for Ferry.
Yeah, Ben Gold was telling that he was there as well.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yes, same here.
And I understand you brought a remix of Aqua Barbie Girl?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, in London it was. Yeah.
What?
Sorry.
What else works in your set in Rotterdam?
A lot of new stuff. We've been doing a lot of new stuff, a lot of new releases. And
remix
I
of
hope
Hand in Hand.
We can do that. Sure.
Hey, if you only knew that the track you just started your short set with is one of the biggest tracks of the year according to the fans. So is that something else with like that kind of sound? What we can expect?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, but also a little bit more banging as well. Well, not that 138, but of course the slow banging.
It's like low tempo, high energy.
Yeah, that's as always.
Yeah.
Low tempo, high energy. That's a good one. I'll
like that.
remember that one. So
we can buy you a shirt if you like.
It's a special merchandise.
We can't wait to have you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, last but not least, I have the second part of the lineup at Saturday. I think we stopped at the F, right, Ruben?
That's correct.
Yes.
All right, we're going to continue with the rest of the lineup for Saturday, the 24th of February for A State of Trance. Here we go. Ferry Corsten, Hellslows, High-Low, John O'Callaghan, Kayo and Albert, Maria Healy, Nifra, POS, Paul Denton, Pretty Pink, Reorder, Ruben Durant, Snyder Presents Alt One, Solarstone, Transwax, and Vini Vici back to back with Infected Mushroom. Wow, what do you think? That's it.
Well, it's important to say that there's actually more coming as well.
That's true.
So there's some surprises still coming up in the next few weeks, but for now, I think this is such a stacked lineup. I can't wait for this.
I'm so excited, man. Some of my favorite names in there on the Saturday. Alan Watts, Amy Wiles, Argy is coming. Ferry Corsten is there. Reorder, Transwax, or what else do you want? So the second phase lineup for State of Trance Rotterdam. For all those who can make it the whole weekend, day tickets are available, and check all the info as always on thestateoftrance.com. Time for us to sign off. We're back next week with a new episode with our monthly resident Ferry Corsten, right?
Yes,
he's there.
correct.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure. Signing off. See you next week.
For more info and tunes, check astateoftrance.com or join Discord